To retrieve data from a Modbus slave device, or write data to it, we need to know the address of the data and its type. All devices implementing Modbus protocol come with a relevant documentation, and you need to study it first. The slave devices that the Modbus master communicates with have either inputs it reads from or outputs it writes to, or both. Let's have a look at the input types and how they are represented in the device memory. The Modbus master might read data from devices with digital inputs. These inputs detect whether the connected line has a voltage above a certain threshold. For instance, on a 24-volt DC line, the input senses if the voltage exceeds 14 volts DC. This example is typical for PLCs and other industrial automation devices. If the voltage is above the threshold, the digital input reads it as 1, and if it is below the threshold, it is considered a 0. Please note that although 24 VDC is commonly used, a device may use other voltages or thresholds in Modbus RTU. The memory area where digital input values are written is called discrete input contacts. Each digital input has a specific address in this memory area. When the state of a digital input changes, its new value is written to the corresponding memory address. The Modbus master device updates the status of these digital inputs by requesting to read the relevant memory areas. Please note how the value of the memory addresses changes when the input status changes. In Modbus RTU, discrete input contacts have a number and an address in the memory. The discrete input contacts are placed in memory with an offset of 10,000, which means it starts at number 10,001. These numbers also have corresponding addresses, so the discrete input contact numbered 10,001 has the address 0. Please note the ranges of the numbers and the address given. These are input values. They are read-only because we have no control over their value. The discrete input contact numbers, or the addresses, or both, can be given. Now that you know how they are related, you can always find the addresses you need to read to acquire the corresponding values. You can use our free Modbus RTU emulator software to practice your Modbus skills. The details are in the description. Please like and subscribe if you have learned something. In the next video, we will learn how to read analog inputs.